Dear students, good morning. I'm very glad to see you at the English lesson. We dedicate today's lesson to the work of the great Abay. Abay Kunabayev is a Kazakh poet, composer, educator, thinker, public figure, founder of a new direction of Kazakh written literature and its first classic, a cultural reformer in the spirit of reapproachment with European culture based on enlightened Islam. Abay created about 170 poems and 56 translations, wrote Words of Wisdom, Kara Sözdер, and he was also a composer. And now, students, I want you to carefully read these words. What poem do you think they are from? You are right. Today, we will talk about Abay's famous poem, In the Silent, Luminous Night. Today, we will know how to create a statement, formulate questions, and answer them. We will learn to distinguish and correctly use personification and epithet. At each lesson dedicated to Abay, we open a new page in the life of poet, read more, learn about creativity, about his environment, time. Every person in our country is familiar with Abay since childhood. His books are known, read and reread, and the poetry is learned by heart. In the Silent Luminous Night is a poem written by Abay in 1888. The poem is one of the greatest works of the poet in world poetry, revealing the scenes of nature, the secrets of love in figurative language. A bright moon as a sign of pure love, a trembling leaf of a tree whispering in response to the waves of a calm night, a heartbreaking mood, a river falling into a shady deep ravine, such as mysterious, beautiful night, a musical song heard from afar, a time of unceasing life. Beautifully depicted with a special lyrical expression, a beautiful girl in a hurry to meet her lover under the pretext of a barking dog and an intermittent kiss. The work was first published in 1909 in St. Petersburg in the collection Poems of the Kazakh poet Ibrahim Kunabayev. Guys, now let's listen and read the poem.
Abay Kunabayev in the silent luminous night. In the silent luminous night, on the water the moonbeams quiver, in the gully beyond the hour, tumultuous rolls the river. The leaves of the sea-crowned trees whisper on hill and dale. The earth lies sleeping beneath a shimmering emerald veil. The mountains respond in a choir to the shepherd dogs hidden from view. You come in a flowery dress to a midnight rendezvous. At once purse bow and meek, full of sweet girlish grace, you furtively look around, blushes light up your face, not venturing even to speak, with the souls half sighed, half grown.
Students, in this poem, you met the following keywords: moonbeams, luminous, tumultuous, furtively, rendezvous. Match lexical meanings and words. And now, guys, self-check. Have you correctly matched lexical meanings and words? Full of noise and excitement, tumultuous. An arrangement to meet someone is rendezvous. A line of light that comes from the moon means moonbeams. Light, radiant, luminous. Doing something secretly means furtively. Students, next activity is called filling the gaps. Use these words. At length Tuesday came, the last and the most day of the carnival. When you had with Miss Marshall, where did you meet? You are all wonderful beings of light. Meet me tonight when flood the sanctuary. I tried to cram the box into my pocket, but I saw him glance at my hand in surprise. Students, as you have noticed, the poem is full of figurative words. Poets often used this language such as similes, metaphors, personifications to help him to describe characters, places, or situations. Look at these words. What are they? The wind howled in the trees. The flowers danced in the gentle breeze. They are personifications. Personification is when a writer gives human qualities to objects or animals for emphasis. Now, students, watch the video carefully.
Personification at Grammar Songs by Melissa. What is personification? More importantly, how can understanding personification make me a better reader and writer? Let's get started. Personification is a type of figurative language in which non-human things are given human qualities. Figurative? Non-human? Okay, I guess that definition seems a little confusing, so let me explain. Personification is a form of figurative language, which means the words can't be taken literally or exactly. Literally? Exactly. Let me show you an example. You may have heard someone say, "That pizza is calling my name." In a literal or exact sense, personification would look something like this. Reagan, Reagan. But pizza can't talk. Calling my name is an example of personification. The pizza, a non-human thing, is being given a human quality, the ability to talk. This is what personification means. That pizza is calling my name is figurative for, that pizza looks delicious, I want to eat it. People use personification every day when speaking English without even realizing it. I can't believe my car died. This can be confusing for people learning English. A car is a non-living thing, so if it is never alive, it can't die. I can't believe my car died really means, I can't believe my car stopped working. I can't believe my car died. Now I have to take the bus. That was funny! I think my lunchbox is calling my name. Well, personification can sometimes sound funny, but good writers use it to create a more dramatic flair to writing. Let me show you. For example, I could write, "The fireflies flew around at night," and my reader would get the general idea of what was happening. But if I write, "The fireflies danced as the moon smiled down upon them," I send a more vivid message for my reader. Fireflies don't dance, and the moon doesn't smile, but this descriptive use of personification gives human characteristics to both the fireflies and the moon, creating a better image for my reader. Cool! Also, oftentimes, but
personifications are used in the poem. Please read the poem again and find personifications. On the water, the moonbeams quiver, rode the river. The leaves whisper, the earth lies, the mountains respond. So guys, according to scholars, personification is an attribution of personal qualities. What another stylistic devices can you find? Luminous night, thick-crowned trees, emerald veil, flowery dress, sweet girlish grace, trembling lips. Epithet is an adjective or phrase expressing a quality or attribute regarded as characteristics of the person or thing mentioned. And now, students, let's define the theme and idea of the poem. Theme: the beauty of nature, the secret of love. The idea of this poem is that man, like nature, is as beautiful and delicate as nature, and the human soul is as delicate. The author calls to appreciate beauty and respect feelings. Dear students, to sum up our lesson, I would like you to fill the table. Think wine. This is creative work which has a short form of a poem consisting of 5 non-rhymed lines. It is written according to certain rules. For instance, on the first line you should write one noun expressing today's main theme of think wine. On the third line, there should be 2 adjectives expressing the main idea. 3 verbs describing actions within the topic should be written on the third line. And on the fourth line, there should be a phrase that carries a certain meaning. And in order to sum up, you should write a form noun associating with the first word. The lesson is over. Thank you. See you soon.